Okay, so this is day 1, right?
Yep.
We're in the evening of day 1 in the BWCA 2024, right? This is our 3rd trip.
Yep, on Nina Moose Lake right now.
Nina Moose.
Yep.
We're camped, I guess it really doesn't matter what campsite.
Oh, it's kind of out on a rocky outcropping.
Yeah, we visited a couple others. Didn't really like what they had. We liked this one.
It had less
Why? It
bugs.
had less bugs. Less bugs.
Less bugs.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to recap on this first one, our trip too. So it'll include the first 2 days of our trip. But today is our first day in the Boundary Waters, right?
Yep.
Okay, so our verse for today is Philippians 1:27 and 28. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Christ, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, and in nothing terrified by your adversaries, which is to them an evident token of perdition, but to you of salvation, and that of God. So, what was yesterday? Yesterday was kind of a pain getting out, right?
14 hours.
What, 14 hours in the car? Is that how long it took?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Yeah, 14 hours. Thank you.
We left, we were going to try to leave at like 4 a.m. I think we ended up leaving it, or no, we were going to try to leave really early.
Like 4, I think.
And we ended up getting out about 6.
Because we woke up late
6.
at 5.
Yeah.
Our alarm was set for PM, not AM.
Oh yeah, I set my alarm for PM.
Not
Yeah.
AM.
Yeah.
And
Slick.
we only had like 4 hours of sleep.
Not even.
Yeah, we went to bed at 12:30 or something because work ran me into the night or into the evening.
Yep.
Which would have been what, Friday night? Yeah, it was like 8 o'clock before I was finished up
It was.
passing things off. I still don't know if everybody's okay with that, but
You finished late.
yeah.
The trip started out really good, and then
I agree.
we got to Minnesota, and we hit
Construction.
construction.
and a
And it-
flat tire.
And it's like
Super
not
bad
even
construction.
construction. There's
Yeah.
nothing there
There
but
was nothing,
cones.
and then we got a flat tire.
Yep. Flat tire.
From
Yeah.
something. I don't know what.
Yeah. We hit the same slowdown of traffic last year in Minnesota, and we don't know what is Minnesota's
and right
problem.
next to Minneapolis.
But yeah, so we got a flat tire just before Minneapolis.
Yep.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yep. Had to change that on the side of the road.
Only took 20 minutes though.
That's
Right.
true.
Didn't set us back at all.
We at first couldn't get the tire to drop out of the back of the truck because the
That's
winch
good.
for it was broken. It still is. It's still hanging there, but we got it down far enough to... Did you climb under the car, Gideon?
I tried, but it was
Or were you under there with me?
Well,
It was like...
I put
Mom
my
put her
legs
feet
under
under.
and held it up with my feet.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
you.
we're like on the highway and there's all this traffic stopped for construction. And we're like climbing under the truck,
It's
trying to get the tire out.
Well, Gideon did try to get under, but it was right at the tailpipe, and the truck had just shut off, so it was really
Oh, it was hot?
It was really hot. I touched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. What was that like?
Like, Abby will to your hand. And
Yeah. And then we were trying to dodge the weather after that. Oh,
It's
then our
pouring.
tire is kind of sketchy because it's all cracked, but it's still running.
Right, but then we hit north of Minneapolis. We hit literally stop and go for an hour construction traffic that had no construction.
That's
was
true.
so
We got through it and there was
stupid.
absolutely nothing.
Yes, it was horrible.
But it took, what, 2 or 3 lanes down to 1.
Yeah, and
and
it took like an hour to get through it.
And people
Yeah.
just cut the shoulder. They didn't care.
So then we called our hotel.
Yeah, then we got
They
stuck
they
by
got
weather.
it. They
In
texted our
and
check-in, and
Yeah.
we're
Adventure in and easy.
yeah. What did you think of that, Abigail?
It was very, 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 very nice.
Compared to what we had last year and the year before.
And it was really, really cozy too.
It was cool
Yeah.
because it had the 3 queen beds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gideon got his own bed.
Me and Ada shared a
more
bed.
sleeping on the
And there's-
floor.
Gideon's always on the floor.
There's cute lampshades.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice them.
We
What
had
are they?
clouds
Well,
and birds.
Yeah, me and Abiel's had like a sky of like clouds and birds and blue. Your
Oh, really?
guys' was more boring.
That's why I didn't sleep so
That's
well.
why you didn't notice it.
Oh, but our beds were like ee.
Yeah.
It's because they only have like one post in the middle of all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, that's stupid.
For half the time that I was there, I don't think I realized there was 2 doors to the room that you could go out both sides.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
I
either
thought
to
it
the
was like
very
a
end.
connecting room or something
Yeah.
like that.
And it took us a bit
Oh.
to get Gideon's fishing license.
Yeah, so we went and checked in at Voyager North Outfitters. That's always where we've picked up our permits.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
bought
yeah,
our
yeah,
fishing
sure.
permits and our park permit, but then we figured out we couldn't go ahead.
We couldn't get Gideon's because we didn't have a social security number. And then I was going crazy trying to figure it out, and I finally figured out it would be on taxes. So I managed to get into our taxes on my phone and downloaded last year's to find Gideon's social number. Then we got his social number, so we like all excited, and we walk back down there. We get Dairy Queen Blizzards, and then we needed his driver's license, and that was
Yeah.
back at the hotel. So
then what do we do, Gideon?
So then we ran all the way back.
Yeah, it felt like a quarter mile. It's not the first
Yeah.
time we've been in Ely late at night walking.
right, it's
A
like
long way.
Because we had already offloaded stuff out of the back of the truck and put it in the front of the truck for the night, so it would be secure.
right.
So
So
it
we
was
were
hard
on
to
drive.
get anywhere.
Yeah, Gideon ran most of the way back. But I'm glad we got that, so now we can fish and,
Not worry at all.
yeah,
Yeah, and then
do it properly.
we at least slept till 6 and left by before 7 to get to our entry
I
point.
slept till at least 6:15 because my alarm went off. That's it.
To get to our entry point, entry point 16, right,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moose River.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which, I don't know. What did it start with?
8.
what do you mean, what did it start with?
Oh yeah, not a bad portage. One of the easier ones we've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
160 rods, right?
Yeah.
We started around 8:20, and
We
then
did around
finished
9.
it at 9. Yeah.
Oh, really? It only took us an hour or less than an hour?
It was less than an
It
hour,
was
40
like
minutes.
the fastest portage we've ever done.
So we ran into people leaving. We were just getting our boats in the water, and sure enough, like these 2 women in a canoe just come barreling in
Oh, I know.
and take the one spot that we were going to put our other boat. And instead of practicing the etiquette that you're supposed to, they didn't wait for us.
And so you said, you were like, well, since they took our spot.
Yeah,
That was good.
just
That was
yelled
good.
it to Gideon. So, well, since they took our spot, you're going to have to move our boat so we can put our other one in.
Yeah.
And then the other group from them, I think there was, 2 men in another boat and...
Two
other
men
men
in
in
Two
a-
other, yeah.
Yeah, so they were a
men.
group of 6. Yeah, they came barreling in, and I was like, hold up. Like, you guys got to wait for us.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You're like, you gotta wait till we're done.
Yeah.
Till we're done.
I don't think
here.
he appreciated the little hand swipe, like, back off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how they'll just barrel through and not even pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were worried this morning. We always have the butterflies going in,
Right.
but you were particularly this morning.
I was because
You were like freaking out.
I didn't. Well, I was worried
I don't know
because
about that.
we did a whole river travel today, and I'm not one who likes river travel. And flooding happened just over a month ago here, and so I was afraid water was going to be high, and there were a couple portages we knew about that would go around, like, rocks with water. So who knows what was happening, and I was afraid that we'd get sucked into it, and I couldn't get out at the portage.
Yeah.
But that never happened, except we did see what on our second portage.
On our second portage, there was like a canoe that had like been like floated down, like it.
Yeah.
Somebody like lost track of it, and it got floated down, and then just smashed this tree.
Yeah, the canoe was stuck under the tree, like folded in half
Yeah.
practically.
Yeah. It was a down
was-
tree.
It was like twisted. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. But
We didn't find bodies, don't worry.
nobody.
Yeah, we also didn't catch any fish today. We tried a little bit, but
A lot of salvaging parts off the canoe
yeah.
for repair purposes.
Yeah, no, the water was so low we had to get out sometimes and walk the boats.
Yeah.
A lot of times, actually.
Do we see any wildlife today?
We got to touch some frogs.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to play with some frogs with some sticks and got them to attack the sticks.
Nice, nice.
Awesome.
We saw Chip.
Chip showed up.
Chip, our chipmunk.
What else? There was one we haven't seen before.
2 swans.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 swans.
We also saw a loon.
Yeah.
We did see a loon, didn't
We
we?
did.
Yeah.
I had a couple of fish jump on my topwater frog.
Yeah, nothing caught though.
Well, they caught and then they let go.
No.
I don't know if they were too
And
small.
they took the eye, right?
Oh yeah,
took
they ate the
eye
eye
out
off.
of it.
A couple minutes ago, I saw this frog jump out of the water, and then a fish jump after it.
Really?
And then
Yeah,
finally
it's
caught it. It was like,
Oh.
whoa!
Well, then maybe you should try throwing in again. Okay, so let's see. Fish, scenery, food. What do we eat tonight? Noodles, red sauce, pasta, a
Parmesan
favorite.
cheese. We brought Parmesan this time.
And Abigail made cookies for us to bring this time too.
Oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal raisin. And then we got cups of was it raspberry and limeade?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Raspberry
did
and
raspberry lemonade.
Okay. Leanne, you're our featured traveler today.
Oh my goodness.
Aww.
What was your high and what was your low? And then we'll say goodbye.
I think my high was cooking out here on this rock. That was really nice tonight. I really enjoyed sitting out here and just letting the food cook. Because usually when I'm working on food, I'm like hunched over. And I got to actually just sit in my chair and cook. It was kind of fun.
Nice. Nice.
My low for today, I don't know.
And maybe there's not one.
Yeah, I don't know that I've had anything that
Your
was
husband?
maybe
What?
like women neighbors who squeal.
Oh, yeah, we have some neighboring campers.
Yeah.
And they squeal at everything.
And everything. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
fish jumps up.
Well, outlook for tomorrow, we'll move on.
Yes.
We'll go, we're probably going to just try to go as far as we can
Or want to.
or want to until we find a pretty spot.
Yep.
And then stop.
Yeah.
And then
So-
maybe try some trolling.
Maybe try some trolling because now we got some poles out. Yeah,
Mhm.
we should maybe build your pole tonight. Ada,
Maybe.
maybe. Or your will wait. Okay, that's it. Anything else?
We are tired,
All
so we
right.
hope to sleep well.
Yeah, we're going to hit the sack.
Yeah.
Our sun's just going down, so before the mosquitoes get going. And we'll talk more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.